Sold.
Oh, well, I'm sure glad Tim and I stopped by for the studio action for onestepcamp.org. Plug.
Well, I'm glad you shelled out all that exposition.
Yeah, but why are we all in black and white?
Oh, the color was the first thing to go. Those two paid top dollar for it.
Come, Lucky. We're going to put the color back in the last Airbender movie.
Number 333, a DVD in pieces. Some of you may recall the strange film of The Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom of the Opera?
Wasn't that supposed to be the grand adaptation of the epic Broadway musical?
Yeah, brought to you by Joel Schumacher.
The back credit card guy?
20. It deserves a Nastasha Critic review.
30. Shark jumping would do it better.
40. You don't even review movies.
50. Your face looks weird when you smile. I just thought we were throwing out random insults.
60. It betrayed everything that was good about the musical.
70. It betrayed everything that was good about the book.
Somebody actually read the book?
Need I remind you that copyright around here has been tighter than this review series budget? Doing a copyrighted movie with copyrighted songs might not be the best idea.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Weber already stole from Puccini.
Maybe we can find a way to review it despite all that.
Well then, perhaps we may frighten away the jokes of so many years ago with a little recreation. Gentlemen! All right, it's just me.
The Phantom of the Opera was a novel in 1909 by French author Gaston Leroux. While it's not the best novel in the world, it was still interesting and told in a unique way for the time period. Kind of a biographic recap of falsified true events, you know, like in old school This Is Spinal Tap.
It follows the deformed phantom who lives in the sewers of an opera house. He's secretly giving voice lessons to a young ingenue named Christine Daae. And like any creepy teacher, the phantom is also attracted to her. The moral of the story is about the beauty underneath the ugliness, a sentiment shared in many different French stories like Beauty and the Beast and Hunchback of Notre Dame.
But it's not just about the music being beautiful, it's also about the power of compassion and empathy. He suffers because of his bad choices, while also being redeemed because of his good ones.
The story was so timeless that they made film after film about it, and in 1986, Andrew Lloyd Webber turned it into a smash Broadway musical. So big that people were waiting for a movie to come out about it. Webber and Schumacher first wrote the script all the way back in 1989, with original Broadway cast members Michael Crawford and Sarah Brightman set to star. But after a tough divorce between Webber and Brightman, the movie got delayed and delayed until they just said, screw it, let's just throw in the guy from 300. Which is what we're reviewing today. Or at least trying to. What is it now, Hyper?
The only reason why I agreed to play Carlotta is because I thought we were gonna get a love scene.
Carlotta's the singer who's jealous of Christine. She doesn't have any love scenes.
Why else would you cast me as the egocentric prima donna character then?
No habla inglés?
Ah!
Whoa, Hyper fangirl, you can't leave. You score high in the 12 to 29 demographic.
Plus, with a subset of 65 to 70-year-olds, we'd rather not talk about.
I don't care, I'm leaving!
No. Great. Now who's gonna do the opening number?
Perhaps I can be his assistant.
Who are you?
My name is Aunt Despair, and I've got a special connection with the studio.
No, you don't.
I represent the fandom ghost who has lived here for years.
No, he hasn't.
He sends you a message.
I doubt that.
He welcomes you to his production of...
Lady,
and he
I'd
wants to
fire
leave
you if
that,
you work here, but
chair
you
over
don't,
there
so I'm
open
just going
for
to
it
call
at
the
all
cops.
costs. Fine. He just recommends that you replace Hyper Fangirl with Beth.
Of course, reviewer. Why not? It'd be like when Christine replaced Carlotta in the movie.
You really have to spell that out.
You'd be surprised.
I can sing so well, hear how great I am. It's kind of weak, but you're supposed to be my biggest fan. Staring on as I do somewhat well, and then heap on me tons of praise when I'm doing barely better than a high school play.
Bravo! That was amazingly adequate! You hear that? That's your remarkably passable girlfriend.
I can't believe you're actually digging this with such rapt intensity. This is auto-tuned and meek like Milli Vanilli.
Honey, that was amazing. How did you get so phenomenally okay?
Well, I literally had a celestial being teaching me how to sing.
All right. That doesn't seem weird to you?
Nope.
Does it charge a lot?
Nope, totally pro bono.
All right, then. I guess if Christine in the movie can fall for a supernatural entity like a man pretending to be the angelic ghost of her father, anything's believable.
And the funny thing is, this could work in some respects. In the book, the Phantom studied magicians and illusionists to convince her he wasn't human. But in the play and movie, a lot of these illusions just wouldn't look right. Like mannequins that change facial expressions, candles with movable arms, and even shooting literal fireballs out of his hands. What is he, a Super Saiyan?
Hey, Beth, way to be phenomenally serviceable. Hey, we were gonna go have a good laugh by watching some of the movie. You wanna come with?
Yeah.
All right, good job, Beth. Not great, just good. Can you believe the singing choices that they made in this?
And here comes the laugh riot himself, Gerard Butler as the Phantom. He never even sang before.
And it shows! It's no surprise that Butler was at the bottom of a long list of actors in line to play the Phantom. This includes John Travolta, Antonio Banderas, Meatloaf, Matthew McConaughey. They even looked at Hugh Jackman and Anne Hathaway. I guess that turned out well?
But then Schumacher saw Gerard Butler in Dracula 2000 and thought, yes, that's the guy with no professional singing experience who should star in my musical. And he was never grossly miscast again.
The Phantom is supposed to be a dark, tormented creature who can teach you to sing like an angel. Boom! A Spartan jock who sings like sandpaper on an active machine gun. This is fun. This is fun what we're doing. I like this.
Good. I'm enjoying this.
Insolent boy, this dumb whiny critic. What the fuck is your problem? Gerard never sang before this damn movie. And I think he sounds awesome.
This is the fault with these movies, giving non-singers the spotlight. It's best to have no celebrity. They'd at least sound right.
We love stupid, this isn't working. Nothing will make us like
You are totally insane, angel of stupid, won't you admit it? Schumacher made a bad flick.
I am no angel of stupid. I am your sexy and coolness.
Open the door. Yeah, that's right. Turn the knob. You've done this a million times. Very good. Push. Don't pull. This is a common mistake. All right, don't forget to close it behind you. You weren't racing the barn. There you go.
Oh god, it smells terrible down here. What is that?
What's the sewers? What do you expect?
Kind of sucks out the romance.
What? If the audience can't smell it, you can't smell it. Put your hand up.
In dreams I heard the tale of fantasy, a fan of Schumacher's Phantom movie. Though in reality we know
Are you singing verbally or mentally? You keep going back and forth. Oh, come on.
Sing praises and admit this movie's great. And Gerard Butler is a musical saint. The Phantom fans believe this movie shines. The Phantom, who's not Gerard Butler's dead, to make things right.
No parts might be okay. This film's a mess. Along with Butler Strange, dueling accents.
It's Scottish doing French doing English.
That's hard to focus on. Give it a try.
Don't want to try. The Phantom of the Opera is totally awesome and sexy and dark and cool and dimension sexy. Now sing real high.
The Phantom of the Opera.
Sing marginally well. That's actually a little too good. No, you sound interested in what you're singing. Don't do that. More breathing, more gasping, half the lungs of an asthmatic. Stop! You're sounding like a person people would actually pay money to listen to. Remember your training. Sing like a bee. What was that?
Sorry, my instincts took over. That or my years of actual experience from someone who doesn't sound like a dying moose.
Hey! You gonna feed me or what?
Yes, I will feed you soon.
Yeah, was that a horse? Did I ride on a horse?
Not that you cared. Do you know how hard it is to raise a horse in the sewer? But it was done in the movie, so I am bound to it.
Yeah, but it didn't make sense in the movie either. The Phantom puts Christine on a horse, an honest-to-God horse in the sewers, and carries her for only like a few steps that I'm pretty sure she could have walked by herself.
But wasn't it a magical couple of steps? Chicks dig horses, I read this.
Food!
Shut up!
And on top of that, the horse is never seen again. He just disappears. Where does the Phantom keep a horse? Why does he keep a horse? How the hell did the horse obtain the strength to carry a human being if he breathed French raw sewage his entire life? Yeah, sure, it was in the book, but Andrew Lloyd Webber took a lot out for the musical version, and this was just about the worst thing they could have put back in for the movie.
Well, have you ever considered the possibility that I'm giving the horse singing lessons too?
What?
Oh yes, I teach horses very differently from how I teach women.
Oh, I was wondering why my singing never sounded like yours.
I have also taught him the classic Phantom movie method of seduction. Show her, Buttercup.
But I need to exercise outside for muscular stability.
Just do it!
Fine.
So soft, so smooth, this is sweet seduction. I'm so great at pushing all your buttons. Let me blow your mind with these melodies sublime. I'm a sexy prince with all these cool ass lines. Take pleasure in the screeching of my pride.
Okay! I think you got the wrong idea of what made the Phantom sexy.
What do you mean?
Yeah, come on, this is pretty hot.
The Phantom's seductive nature wasn't from physical strength or 3/4 good looks on his face. It came from his passion for music and his confidence as an artist. And while his dominance and control normally came through psychological manipulation, here it's from an open-shirted sword fight. And even then he loses, so they couldn't even do that right.
Fine, I guess I'll return you home. Don't know why I thought mere napping you would draw you closer to me anyway.
Oh good, finally! God knows everyone's missing me back at the studio.
You know where Beth went?
Eh.
Nah, who cares? Get a dress on.
Whatever.
Okay, according to this, the next song is the Note song.
Oh god, is that one of those songs that's supposed to be funny because everybody talks really fast?
What the fuck? It's a bunch of crap. I mean, what the fuck?
Chuck, I shut your trap.
Under all the dough, grab up all the cash off to Mexico.
Are you high on crack?
Have you seen these latest texts?
Oh, dear Christ, whatever's next? Dear Chuck, as I am LMAO, so glad that hyper fan girl left. If you could grant my wish and just fire that bitch faster though. I'm so afraid her mugging will be rubbing off on Scrumpt unless it's Beth.
Very clever. So
Who would have the balls to send this? Someone with Rob Schneider's brain. These are both signed FG.
Who the hell is he?
Phantom Ghost. He's a predatory favor to expect us just to cater like Darth Vader to his Emperor Palpatine.
Where is she?
Oh god, I'm deaf.
My precious girlfriend, where is she?
You mean Beth?
I want an answer. I think she was my only ride home.
Why don't you call her?
A voicemail.
For the love of God.
And now a text. But not from Beth. Is this something you would have sent?
And what is it that you think we have sent? Oh, I'm sorry. Are we done? Like, finally done? Like the idea of people talking over each other isn't nearly as funny as you think it is done? Okay.
Where is he?
I need a drink.
Nostalgia Critic, where is he?
What did he do?
He didn't chase me after I left. Am I not worth it?
Please, sir, is another text.
Just read it.
Why? According to you guys, I don't even work here. I'll just let him read it.
Bitch. Gentlemen, I have sent you several text messages on my cell phone, ruining an otherwise sensible data plan. I shall give you one last
chance. Hyper fangirl's not too good, you see. And I molded Beth into something like me. In the new reviewing of the Phantom, you will therefore cast your fangirl as the toilet. And give the starring role to bland subpar Beth. I will watch the performance from my normal seat, which, like the movie, would be very easy to capture me if you wanted to. But you won't, because you are stupid. Should these demands be ignored, something really bad will happen. Maybe I'll shit in the buffet or something. But probably not that, since I just gave it away. By the way, don't eat the soup.
I remain your obedient servant, FG.
Hell no!
I ate the soup.
Read my lips, I said, hell no!
I need to puke.
I'm not your potty. I'm going. I'm leaving.
Oh, sweet thing, can you drive me? Enough! Fangirl is our one leading star, with a fan base.
The focus groups all tend to agree.
Why didn't I buy a second
You'll do me both.
Have you seen my shoes?
Your song is so confusing.
Here's your pizza.
Left there on my toes.
I need a tip.
Better sing for us, don't be such a black heart. Can we all stop talking at once?
My review! That was such a hilarious, needed, not overstaying its welcome song that I pray, like in the movie and play, you have another hilarious, needed, not overstaying its welcome song right after that one.
Hyper fangirl fanfiction of the stray.
Okay, I'm not subjecting you to that, especially when the movie has a setup that supports it so little. In the play, it makes sense why the owners would want Carlotta over Christine. She's the bigger name. But in the movie, the fans are asking for Christine. In fact, they literally tell Carlotta her public needs her right after the people cry out for Christine. That not only makes no business sense, it makes no common sense.
Have you ever considered the possibility that maybe everybody on the production was high?
No, I think that's just you, Chester.
Oh, good. So I must be imagining Beth next to you right now.
Sweet cheeks, you're back!
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Don't bother sending out a search party for me or whatever.
Sorry, we've been really busy.
Yeah, like a phone call or one of those milk cartons.
We were singing such a funny song.
Maybe an Amber Alert.
Everyone was singing over top of everyone else. It was so hysterical. Okay, do you want to call the police about this guy that kidnapped you?
I couldn't do that to him.
Alright then, do you just want to go grab a bite or something?
I said I couldn't do that to him.
Maybe Macaroni Grill?
Well, while they're doing their dress porn, do you guys want to go shoot the next scene?
Does Andrew Lloyd Webber like to use 5 melodies?
Critic, you have to put me in the lead.
That's right, we just sang a song about it.
Hyper, what's this really about? I thought we were over.
Yeah, but it's hard to let things die.
Well, you're gonna need to start. Now, if you don't mind, I'm busy. All right, let's take it from the top.
There, pay no heed to him. Here, I'll show you some analytics.
Oh, that's a pity. I will smoke 3 J's in her honor.
Whoa, this stuff works fast!
The fandom hears you like making fun of his movie, saying everybody's high.
Yeah, but if you know me, you know that's not really an insult.
It's time to destroy you, just as Beth is about to become the lead.
But wait, why would you do that? You ruin her chances of becoming a big hit.
It's just like in the movie, where in the play, the death of the stagehand could be interpreted as the Phantom fighting off an attack from him. In the movie, he clearly goes after the stagehand during Christine's big moment, thus completely sabotaging her success.
But why would he want that?
One thing to understand about a fandom, they rarely make any sense.
I guess I'm gonna blow up. No, Chester, the Phantom doesn't have a bomb. The entire movie's the bomb.
Critic, that wasn't a stunt. This man is dead.
Oh my god! Okay, let's shoot the love scene.
What? You want us to confess our love for each other after we just watched a man die?
Sure, they did in the movie. They see a guy hang, they escape to the roof, they start making out. It's a totally natural thing to do.
Okay.
If it's natural.
It is, trust me, murder is a total aphrodisiac. Now, start the music.
I can't.
Yeah, those chunks of Chester are distracting. Clean up!
No, I mean, I can't sing this.
You're a wonderful singer, Snugglebottom.
Thanks, Whittle Dumpling, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm too good to sing this crap. In the Phantom movie, a bunch of people who couldn't carry a tune were allowed to record their own vocals, but they insisted on dubbing over Minnie Driver, who actually can sing. So if she was too good to sing that crap, I'm too good to sing this crap.
Okay, that's bullshit. If they dub the people who can sing and then don't dub the people who can't, we are not dubbing anybody in this musical at all. Now, start singing with your natural voice.
I have barely known you for most of the running time.
And yet, I guess that is enough to go from strange to true love. But I'm not sure why I like you. You're bland and super white. But still, we were friends as babies. Is that enough?
Well, maybe.
So say you'll never ever leave.
No, never. Seriously, I am now attached to you.
Even with that crazy stalker fandom, you'll probably die.
Well, yes, I guess that's true.
Love me,
The movie says I do.
Cut! Beautiful. And it is now currently 6 months later.
Wait, it is?
Oh yeah, in the play, there's an intermission to signify the passage of time, but in the movie, it's an incredibly sloppy transition. Look, you're even engaged now.
Yeah, so I am.
Care for a painful analogy of what's happening in the show as well as our lives?
This song is only for metaphor. Don't you see? 'Cause the phantom wears a mask too. Metaphor. You've heard all this joke before. Metaphor. It's cliche, but we're acting like it's brand new.
Does anybody else think it's odd that we're singing about how colorful everything is and the only colors are faded black and urine yellow?
Hey, I'm just amazed at how lame that guy's Red Death mask is.
Hey buddy, nice dollar store costume. Red Death is supposed to be like this extravagant outfit. You look like Zorro the Gay Blade stunt double.
The charts agree. The organ music must be the Phantom, yo.
It is. I have written you a new musical to perform. A self-inserted fan fiction that's destined to become a classic. It is the sequel to the Phantom of the Opera everybody has always wanted. What if the Phantom and Christine had sex the night before their wedding? Ooh, and Raoul is a drunk, broke gambler now. And the Phantom is like super successful and hosts a carnival. And Christine totally still loves him. Ooh, and her 10-year-old son is actually the Phantom's son. Ooh, and when she dies in the end, the son goes to live with the Phantom forever.
I say you've been reading Hyper Fangirl Live Journal for too long.
This review is still mine. You will sing for me.
Okay, just don't sing for us.
Trapdoor.
Not sure why we had that installed.
Great, now we have to do a sequel to that crappy musical.
Wait, you didn't like the stage play?
Well, no, I mean, it's not bad, but it doesn't represent the original story. Misses the point on lots of occasions.
I don't know what to say. Like every Phantom fan, the idea of someone not liking the show is just inconceivable to me.
You do know it wasn't a critical hit when it came out, right? The only reason it ran for 30 years is because Rudy Giuliani murdered all the homeless and slack-jawed rubes from Ohio suddenly weren't afraid to go to Times Square anymore.
Away with you!
Wait, Beth, where are you going?
Where else sappy dramatic musicals lead? Why does no one remember what an amazing novel you were?
Sorry?
Nothing, just remarking on something pretty close to me and how watching it fade is kind of like losing a friend.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Wishing that this shit never happened. Wishing we could just retreat 2 times before over bloated scars and fairy tale endings. Wishing we could watch movies once again, like the Princess Diaries 2. There on the couch, laughing out loud, without kidnapping you. The Phantom was a tragic figure, not some emo canary. If only we could go back in time to Christmas so merry.
And I thought my problems were bad.
It's not enough. I won't give up till I can press rewind. Wishing that this shit never happened. Then it could be him and me.
yes, boo-hoo. Beth, after all I've done for you, tell me your hatred for the musical is not true.
I mean, it's okay, but it took out the best parts of the book and just added stupid 80s synth cheese.
Damn you! I know, Beth. The movie can be pretty tough to get through.
Well, I was talking about the play.
I know. The movie, that's what I said. I've come to grips with it.
No, I'm talking about...
Let me live in my denial.
Okay.
You betrayed me! I'm fed up with this world! Now I will show you the true meaning of pain! Hey, yeah, not so tough, are ya? Hey, word of advice, jackass. The Phantom is not a sword fighter. He's an illusionist. Literal smokes and mirrors to trick people. Where the hell does a guy in the sewer even learn sword fighting? The horse, of course! Everybody knows they're master swordsmen. Why else would you keep one around?
On guard, ass munch!
Well, you're about to be put out of your misery.
No, Critic! Not like this.
Yeah, I think like this.
We have to do it like in the movie. Even though we have him cornered and can end the bloodshed right now, we have to perform his magical play, setting up a trap to catch him later.
I have a horse pointing a sword at me right now, and that makes more sense than anything that you just said.
Just do it.
Fine. But if a cast member and or building gets destroyed, I'm blaming you.
I have an idea.
Alright, let's wrap up this stinker.
Wait, I'm confused. Why am I wearing the mask now?
Because in this version, Raoul is the real monster, so we're having him wear the mask instead.
Then how come it's just a little bit of pink under here?
Oh, that's from the movie.
But in every version of the story, the Phantom is horribly deformed, usually in really creative and distinct ways. How come this version looks like a bad sunburn?
Because the Phantom is visually sexy now, not psychologically.
It's no worse than giving him a Carnival Freak Show backstory.
Okay, let's begin this song with Tim. Phantom, what are you doing? I do not know no Phantom. I am Tim, whatever my last name is. It's so obviously you. You just wanted to do a love scene in front of the world with... What the hell's going on? Why are there two Phantoms?
Oh, but there's only one original Phantom around here.
Oh my god, is that Michael Crawford?
Yes. The young lady alerted me that my honor was being threatened.
Okay, way to go, Hyper! This is absurd! Alright, Crawford, show that no-town hack what real singing is!
You have come here to prove your voice does not surpass.
Like a warthog who got himself kicked in the ballsack. Ballsack. Past the point of epic burns. Like goggling.
Were we knocked out or something?
You wish you'd stay that way.
Is as profound as hammered sheet.
You know, this guy sounds pretty silly too.
You think?
Yours is not that much better. You're like a squeak toy, falsetto sucking Boris Karloff's teeth.
You're screeching like a dying sound.
Seriously, which gender are you now? Yet somehow ladies find us hot stuff. You go back and forth like a helium balloon. That part sounds like you're fast forwarded and then slowed down just in random.
You know, maybe this play isn't as flawless as I remember it.
I gotta admit, only time I believe the chemistry.
We've passed the point of epic burns.
Aha! Now we'll find out who the Phantom really is.
Well, I got a feeling the butler did it.
Andrew Lloyd Webber?
Oh, I was way off.
Buddy? Yes, it was me all along.
Wait a minute. Your singing sounds just like Gerard Butler. That's why you cast him.
Yeah, and this whole thing was just for your stupid Phantom sequel that was so bad it's never actually been shown in the US. And this coming from a country that turned Bend and Snap into a musical number.
Well, you can't blame a guy for trying, can you? You murdered a man! Oh yes, that's true. Well, I'd better be off then. What the hell? Oh yes, don't you know? Horses fly. God, everybody should get a horse.
I'm sorry I did what I did, Critic. I felt if one of us could remember the truth about the past...
Well, maybe we both remember the past a little differently. Can we still be friends?
Only if we're the best.
Oh, that's my date.
What, you were dating someone while you were trying to still get me?
I have a life outside of you, Critic.
Come on, baby! We're gonna be late to the pottery bar!
Oh, you!
So, what can we say about Phantom of the Opera? I mean, like, all of it.
The book definitely stands on its own as a solid piece of work, but even I'll admit that it lends itself to a lot of interpretations, whether it's Lon Chaney creeping through the sewers in 1925 or a god-awful video game from the mid-90s. So even if one isn't your cup of tea, you know there are several right around the corner.
The musical has a lot of cool things about it, but it's also very flawed, with tons of plot holes, clumsy lyrics, and weird character choices. To the movie's credit, they try to fix some of these problems, but in doing so, they create a slew of others.
The movie is not a very good adaptation of either the novel or the musical. But in all fairness, it's not without some good moments. The sets are nice, the cinematography can be good, but the most important investments like character and music completely miss the mark. One thing all of these have in common though is that they are an experience. Whether it be through words, music, or batshit crazy film choices, The Phantom will always leave us asking the question, what the hell did I just watch? But hey, at least it's not Love Never Dies. I'm the Nostalgia Critic.
And we're Shark Jumping.
And let's go buy a horse.
Aren't they amazing?
They're just so practical.
Should I just show myself out? Hello? Don't go!
So be it. I am forced to show myself out the door.
Food!
Shut up!
Hey, Doug Walker here doing the charity shout out, and I was going to do another charity, but then I realized we had a plug for onestepcamp.org in the video, and I'm like, let's do it again. There's plenty of our charities we'll get to, in future videos and such, but the more I was thinking about it, I'm like, this is such a good charity, and we've had first-hand contact with them. We've been to this camp. This is a camp for children who have cancer, and we've seen it in action. We've seen it wrap up with all these children coming together, and, at the closing ceremony and everything. I mean, it's a phenomenal thing they're doing, because when you get this disease, you're immediately kind of isolated from everybody and you feel isolated. And this is a place where all these kids can come together and they can just be a kid. They can do everyday stuff without feeling like an outsider. And it's one of those places where there's so much love, there's so much togetherness, there is so much hope, there's so much joy. And so many of these kids that go there just say it was one of the best experiences of their lives. And it's just a phenomenal thing. And if you go to their website, if you go to their YouTube channel and you look up all this stuff, you'll see all the incredible work that they do. And it's just such a good cause and so many good people there. And like I said, we've had first-hand experience with them and they're just fantastic. So please definitely go check out their website and definitely donate if you can, because it's going to such a fantastic cause. So thank you so much for watching, and next week we'll have a different charity, but trust me when I say it's worth 2 shout-outs. We've done several shout-outs to them in the past because we like them that much, and here we are doing it again. So yeah, that's about it, and I'll see you next time. Take care.